At this point, almost any microphone manufacturer has a wireless microphone system. Rode, Solomonic, and even a few that are not really microphone manufacturers. I'm looking at UDJI. I think that it's got to a point when it's very, very hard to come up with something original or something unique. And I think that Boya, with the Magic system, have actually done just that. This is the Boya Magic. It's a 4-in-1 shape-shifting transforming microphone system that can be a lav system in a case, it can be a desktop microphone, it can be a camera shotgun microphone, and a handheld microphone system as well, all in one. So let's talk about it. Okay, so let's start with what is good with that system. First, we have the case. The case is extremely versatile and it's extremely light. That case hosts the microphone capsules and also the transmitter, which is tiny and really, really small. The system also has on the back the Q20 mount, so you can put it on a tripod, or you can use each one of the microphone capsules separately. Essentially, you have two of those in the case. This is 83 grams, with each transmitter being just 7 grams. The next lighter system I tried, which is the Rode wireless micro, is 100 grams without the transmitter. I love how small it is, with just being 7 grams and 30mm transmitters. It's extremely thin and it can be very discreet. I mean, now I'm wearing it very visibly because I want to highlight it, but I could put it on the other side of the shirt, or I could put it on my hat and it would be essentially invisible. And for that size, it has great battery life. Like the transmitter can record for like 6 hours. I mean, what the heck do you even fit 6 hours in that tiny little thing, right? But 6 hours on one charge. And with the case, it goes up to 30 hours. And it takes only 2 hours to fully charge it with a Type-C. On top of that, the Boya Magic has an impressive AI noise cancellation. I think that Boya's noise cancellation is the one that sounds the most kind of realistic and not robotic. And you've been listening to it all this time while I'm in a very noisy environment. For such a small and affordable system, I find that the Boya Magic delivers really impressive audio specs. It can transmit audio at 24-bit and at 48 kHz of audio, and it boasts a very impressive 144 decibels of dynamic range. It also has a lot of relatively advanced audio features, like for example, it can record separately stereo with each transmitter being on a different channel, or it can record a safety track as well. So you'll have to separate them in post-production, so you won't be able to do it on the phone if you record a safety track, but you can basically make sure that you will not clip by having a safety track as well. Usually on affordable systems, whatever it's audio, video, whatever, the apps suck. Well, Boya actually did a very decent job with the mobile app, and it provides a lot of control both on the noise cancellation and a lot of even custom EQ for the microphone, which I've never seen even in higher end wireless microphone systems. And last but not least, the mini tripod is actually very impressive. In many ways, it's the most versatile mini tripod I've seen in a long while, because it has, it can function as a tripod, but it can also function as a cold shoe adapter. And then on the top, it can be Q20 mount, or with a little flip here, it can be another cold shoe adapter. And then you have another cold shoe adapter here on the side in case you need to, which with that system, unfortunately, sometimes you do. Okay, this is the distance test of the Boya Magic. Let's see how far the receivers work. It should be good for about 100 meters, but let's see how it works with me with the back to the camera. I'm walking and you should still hear me even though I'm looking kind of with the back to the camera. I don't know why would anybody ever leave the camera so far away from the microphone, but it's good if you have some objections or some interference in the space. Now I'm looking at the camera, so you should hear me pretty well. And I'm gonna go back and let's see how far away you can actually still hear me. You should be hearing me loud and clear right now. And I am back. How does it sound? And now we're testing the noise cancelling of the Boya Magic, and I'm on a very loud place right by the UN building. There's planes around, there's traffic behind me, and a lot of noise. So now I will turn on the noise cancelling, and this is the strong setting, and most of the noise should disappear. but honestly, I don't know myself how it sounds yet, so I'll find out. And now the Boya Magic is in its handheld configuration, and you can see I put the kind of dead cat on it. And let's engage the noise cancelling as well. So now I have the dead cat and the noise cancelling enabled in those very, very harsh conditions of like planes around me, cars around me, noise, well, and somebody honking as well. So how does it sound? Well, let's find out. Okay, so we are in a very loud park, surrounded by animals that make a lot of noise. Now let's turn on the noise cancelling and see how does it compare. Now we have the noise cancelling engaged, and if you still hear the birds behind me and the cicadas, well, that means they're still alive, but at least you should hear them quite a bit less. Okay, and that is how it looks and sounds on the cell phone. And I said I turn on the noise cancelling. All right. And now we can hardly hear the cars and the noise, the wind, but you can still should be able to hear me as well. So even though it's a really cool system, there are obviously quite a few bad parts in here. First, if you look at the actual shotgun, kind of like the handheld part, those are not really, this is not an actual microphone capsule. Those are holes just for decoration. The way it actually works is that the top transmitter has a little door up here with holes, and that's how the microphone actually picks up the signal. And because it's omnidirectional, it picks up your voice as well, but it doesn't pick it up from the top, and it picks up everything from the bottom as well because it's omnidirectional. So even though you hold it like this, actually the sound goes at an angle to here with sound from the side, which means that the audio quality is not the best in this case. And if you use it as a desktop microphone, you're essentially walking past the capsule, which means that the sound is kind of echoey and not the highest quality. And because the lavalier itself is omnidirectional and not directional, not cardioid, for example, or hypercardioid, it means it picks up the sound from everywhere. So it picks up the noise from all around you. And unless you have the noise cancellation engaged, it will pick up all the noise around. What are you thinking about thinking?
I'm thinking a lot about thinking.
And how is that working for you?
It's thinking for me, very thinking.
Luckily, the AI noise cancellation is not bad, but you know, if it would be directional and directed at your mouth, probably the sound could have been even better. And there's no onboard recording at all. I think that today in 2025, onboard recording in a microphone is kind of expected with almost every microphone system, be it the Rode Wireless, the DJI Mic 2, or even some of Boya's other systems have onboard recording. This one has no recording on board at all. If you lose the connection while recording away from the camera, that sound is lost forever. Alright, and moving on to the ugly parts. By ugly, I mean things that are not directly related to the product's performance, but are weird, peculiar, or uncomfortable. First, there's no actual USB output. So if you connect this USB connector to your computer, for example, it will not actually become a microphone. You have to use that on the receiver, even if you're connecting that to the computer. What makes it even worse is that there is no TRS output on anywhere on that case. That means if you want to connect it to a camera or to any external recorder, you have to use yet another piece of gear, which I'm using right now on the camera, which makes it a lot less compact at this point. And then for me, the biggest and most annoying part is that the transmitter actually doesn't work with your phone if you have a larger case. So I have the Peak Design case for my phone, and it just doesn't go in. It doesn't work. So I have to either take off the case, or I have to use a USB-C extension cord. Luckily, they're not that expensive, but it's still annoying that you need to use another cable just to connect it. I wish they would make it a little bit longer, which goes back to my original point. If they would make the case a little bit longer, have a TRS out here, and have the USB adapter go a bit deeper, none of those problems would be there, but I guess this is something for Boya to improve for the next version of the system. It's true what they say. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes it's better than a master of one. By the way, I find it kind of crazy how frequently that whole sentence is being cut off in the middle, completely changing its meaning. But that's a discussion for another day. I think that even though this microphone system is not the best, it's not a master of, like, it is a master of none. It's not the best in any category. It's not the best lavalier. It's not the best desktop mic. It's not the best shotgun. It's not the best handheld microphone. The fact that it can do all of that and can do all of that at a very affordable price while delivering very high quality audio, I think that's a large win. For somebody who doesn't need the best, but needs versatility, needs a microphone that they might use once in a while for specific uses, this is the system to get. And it's actually very affordable as well, right? So it comes in 4 different bundles. It comes in the basic bundle, which is essentially only USB-C, and that one costs $90. A version that includes also a lightning port adapter is $113. A creator kit that includes the USB-C, the lightning port, and the TRS adapter, that one will set you back $131. And a full bundle that includes all of the above with the mini tripod, which I think is worth getting in itself, is $150. All right, I hope that video has been helpful for you. If you decide to pick up the system, click on the link in the description. I should have a discount code for you as well. Thank you for Boya for sending that microphone for me to test it, but they had no input into what I'm saying or my opinion. And as always, on your way out, feed the algorithm if you like this video with a like, if you loved it with a sub, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.